conspiracy. We couldn't think of a myth or anything to do. I know last time we did one about Bigfoot, but this one is the same concept of the last one. Either hit like or dislike depending on your option. I mean, not option, preference and decision. Whether you agree with Drew or you disagree with Drew. Drew, take it over. What is the conspiracy for the day?
Okay, the conspiracy for the day is...
You're not going to get this if you're not a real rap fan.
Yeah. Is Tupac Shakur still alive? My personal preference... Opinion. Yeah. Personal opinion would be is that he's still alive. Where? I don't know. But what I think, if you look up Niccolo Machiavelli... I can see the camera.
I know.
Okay. If you look up Niccolo Machiavelli...
Didn't drink.
If you look up Niccolo Machiavelli, he's a real guy.
Red Bull. The only most refreshing. Sorry. We're getting paid to do this.
Yes!
You want one?
Not good. Okay. But, if you look up Niccolo Machiavelli, he was a philosopher, strategist, I believe. A war strategist. Like, he made war plans and stuff. What he would do is... Okay. Yeah, you're good.
What? Yeah.
You make me paranoid.
No. See on the camera, like on the Red Bull can.
Yeah.
I was entertaining myself. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is your time to shine.
Well, Niccolo Machiavelli, he was a man that faked his death for I believe 18 years. I believe it is 18.
All right. Go ahead.
18 years. So they're saying Tupac faked his death for 18 years also. So that means he should, I believe, come back in either 2014 or 2016.
When did he die?
I believe it was 96. It's 96 because his...
All you mathematicians out there.
Help,
please. Hey, sorry, hold on real quick, guys. What'd you get on your report card?
I didn't even look.
I haven't even.
I kind of just put it in my backpack and left.
Yeah, so did I. All right, keep going.
We're gonna have to burn them. But so the thing is, I don't think he's dead. Because like Niccolo Machiavelli faked his death for 18 years, came back, and while Tupac or Machiavelli, because he changed his stage name to Machiavelli but spelled it differently, when he was in jail, he studied a lot of Niccolo Machiavelli. He read a book called The Prince, and The Prince has 10 rules in it, which is more than just the 10 rules, but 10 rules is how to be a good prince. And the 10 rules, you can look them up. They were in actually one of Tupac songs called Blasphemy on his Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati album. I believe it was the first one after he came out, after he died. And it states all the 10 rules, but differently, as if he was like the thug gangster version of his rules. The hardcore version of his rules. But so if you really listen carefully, you can look up online. There's a lot of different stuff. But then there's also the things that the Illuminati killed him, which I hope we don't die, or I don't die for bringing up the Illuminati on YouTube. But if I die, I die.
I didn't say it. I'm good.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll still be here, guys. I promise.
Yeah.
Drew, on the other hand, let's hope he dies.
Yeah. So the thing with Tupac and the Illuminati. They're saying the Illuminati killed him because it was actually, he put on his album cover and a song, Kill Illuminati, to kill the Illuminati. So, if he's going to kill the Illuminati is going to get pretty pissed off, I'd assume so, because they're a higher power of the Freemasons. And, so, yeah, so they killed him. That's the theory. There's also the Suge Knight theory, that Suge Knight, the owner of Death Row Records, which Tupac was signed to at the time, Tupac was going to leave Death Row Records. So Suge Knight got kind of pissed off at that, knew he was going to lose money. So he killed Tupac. Then Biggie Smalls, believing that if he killed Tupac alone, and then people were like, oh, Tupac just died while all the beef was going on with Death Row Records. So that's kind of suspicious, right? So he killed Biggie Smalls to make it seem kind of like, just draw the attention away from Tupac's death. Make it seem, oh, they're not Biggie and Tupac died. Holy crap! Not gonna think about the details. But there's a lot of coincidences. Like some things like the 7 Day Theory And there's a lot of weird things that was like, Tupac died at age 25, so 2 plus 5 equals 7, and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff if you look it up, but I don't believe in that so much stuff. But there was a lot of things that equal 7 that they got out of it, and it's just crazy. Like in his song "Bomb First," you can hear there's 6 gunshots in the beginning, right before the song starts, and then a 7th one as soon as it starts. So he's kind of intertwining everything into it. And then, you hungry?
A little bit.
I'm not hungry. That's weird. Anyway, you're hungry. I'm not. That's weird. Gotta make a note of that.
I will.
Another thing is, there was a man named Gaddafi. He was a rapper with Tupac.
Gaddafi. Sorry, I'm done.
Okay. So, and they believe that Gaddafi, the man, after Tupac's death, he was going to be the only one who said he was going to step up and because he knew who killed Tupac, or that as the theory goes. So a month after he states that he's gonna speak up about it, he dies a month later. So I mean it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of like they're killing off all the people that could like bust him for it. But then there's a whole bunch with the Illuminati. Then there's Tupac faking his death, like Niccolo Machiavelli, the philosopher. But there's a lot of weird stuff. Like there's this one theory that there's this one picture of. I was just looking at it. Kenny and I were just looking at it, and there's a picture of him of his autopsy, and it's cut right here. But he has a Machiavelli tattoo, the way he spelled it, right here on his neck. I think it's this side. Yeah, this side. But the thing is, it wasn't there in the picture of the picture of the autopsy. So, and what some people I read online is that they took that picture from when the California Love music video at the very end, when he's having a nightmare and he was laying in bed. But just the angle it's at, I don't think that's true. But because he didn't have the Machiavelli tattoo at the time, and he's like laying in the same direction, so maybe if they superimposed it. But for the time period, I don't know if they even had that great of Photoshop. I have no idea about that. Like, I don't know what the technical things were back then, like technology for Photoshopping. There's a lot of conspiracy theories. Yeah.
I was checking the time, sorry.
Yeah. It's 11:42.
No, I was talking about how long the video has been.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, we can go into the second video later on, some other time if you want to.
Nah, keep going.
Okay. Well, and the thing is, it's just, there's a lot of conspiracies. Like, my art teacher believes that Tupac is on an island somewhere, and he's just chilling. And Kenny and I were also talking that, like, he's supposed to come back in 2014, like 18 years he faked his death, like Niccolo Machiavelli did, the philosopher. So, but the thing is, like, Kenny and I were talking. Kenny, you remember we were talking about how, like, you want to talk about it? You good? Okay. So, Kenny and I were talking about is, if he came back this year sometime, or maybe 2016 or whatever the time was, mathematicians help us with that comment. Well,
can someone, if you're watching this, can someone please comment? We have not had a single comment on any of our videos. I just want one.
I commented and it was like, "Yo, subscribe."
You don't count.
I know,
but I want a legitimate comment.
Yeah,
I've had.
Don't count.
No, sorry. I've had a like. I've had a dislike. I've had a subscribe. I want to comment.
Yeah. So you would have some kind of like maybe a diss, like oh you guys are stupid. I mean,
I don't care. I just want to comment.
Yeah, we're gonna
look. How about comment for my shirt?
How about comment?
Don't. We talked about this in the car. Keep going.
Okay. Well, what was I saying? If Tupac came back this year, whenever soon, Kenny was saying that he might have a lot of haters, like, oh, you let the rap game get all this shit. You could have come back and really get rid of all, like, Lil Wayne. You got a guy like, who was it? Chief Keef, maybe? I can't remember who said.
Sosa, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, a couple other people. But, like, it's just a lot of, and then we were talking about